Hey Vapesters, what's going on? Today you are going to get my review of the Aalien 220 watt mod. Now as I told you, my reviews are a little bit different. I'm not going to dive down on the table. And primarily right now for two reasons. One, my disability makes that very difficult to do. And two, this thing has been reviewed upside down, inside and out, by many other reviewers. They dive down into the menu system. They do the specs and everything like that. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on it and why I think you should get it. Right there's one of them. Great vapor production. It is fairly simple for a TC mod. Now, I will tell you that I haven't messed with I haven't done it in temperature mode. I haven't messed with resistances or anything like that. Because I'm a fairly simple vapor. I mean, I don't mind switching my wattages for, different things. I don't mind switching my strengths. But I don't feel the need to, mess with your resistances or anything like that. Not when it can do it for you. If it can do it for you, more power to it. I guess you would say I'm a simple vapor in that way. It's not unwieldy, but it's a very stout device. I don't feel like I'm going to break it. I love this side fire button. I am using the Baby Beast, and if you guys want to know, I'm vaping on the One Hit Wonders Muffin Man Apple Pie. And it is actually the best juice I have ever tasted. But I am going to do a separate review on that. I am going to do a separate review on both the Baby Beast and the Cloud Beast, because I have not had a chance to try out the Q4 coil that this comes with. I'm using the octuple coil right now, and I'm not the type of person that's just gonna switch up coils willy-nilly. I will use a coil until it's burned out, and then I'll change it. But no, I think if you just switch out coils willy-nilly, that's just a waste. So I don't do that. I will say that I wish they could have made the update thing on this a little bit easier. It is somewhat complicated, and I mean it's somewhat complicated to the point that the next time there's an update for it, I've decided to shoot a video about doing that update. Because yeah, even with reading the instructions, it still took me about, I want to say, 20 to 25 minutes to figure out how to update this thing. And I mean, once you figure it out, it's relatively simple. But I mean, I love the menu on this. It's very, very easy to navigate. Right now, I'm using the device to charge my batteries. Now, a lot of people say you shouldn't do that. I haven't had a problem. And I mean, I consider myself a heavy vapor. I do probably at least 2 or 3 Baby Beast tanks a day, as well as 1 Cloud Beast tank And I mean, that's a day, so I do consider myself a heavy vapor. I get through the day on a single charge. You know, I haven't had any problems with that. Um, you know, and they have 3 strengths on this: normal, soft, and hard. I vape on normal, but I'm just more comfortable with soft. Um, right now I'm doing about 70 watts on soft. And I mean, you see the vapor production is no slouch. I've heard a lot of people say that the flavor is better on the Q4. I don't know. I'll find out when I go to use it. But I mean, the flavor production on the octuple coil is no slouch either. I mean, great vapor production. It's a good. The device has a good weight to it. It's not too heavy. And I mean, I've got big hands, and you see it fits fairly well in my hands. And I mean, I'm a disabled vapor. I have trouble with my dexterity. So I use things like the unicorn bottles here. Yes, free advertising for Vapor DNA, but oh well. I will say that another issue that I've had with this, and I'm going to be putting a wrap on this because of it, is I've already scratched the finish with my wedding ring. And I mean, I drop my phone on a daily basis. I haven't dropped this thing yet. But I mean, it's just an easy, simple device. I mean, it's not something that I would get for, say, somebody just starting with vaping. But if you've done a pen like the Ego T or the Blue E-Cig and you want to move on to sub-ohm, it's a great starter sub-ohm device. Because like I said, it's simple. It's very easy. You know, changing wattages is a breeze. You just got to be careful and check the wattage that it's best for on your coil, so you don't burn out your coil. But like this one, hang on. Hold on, where is it? Hold on. Let me shift my light a little bit here so that I can see. Like this coil, it's rated from 50 to 110 watts. And that's one of the things that I like about SMOK, is they'll not only tell you what the coil is rated for, but it'll also tell you what it's best at. Like this coil, they say it's best at 60 to 90 watts. And I gotta say, I agree with them. Right now, I am vaping at 70 watts. And I mean, that is just an awesome cloud. Now, the Cloud Beast is higher than that. I have the Cloud Beast as well. I will be doing a separate review on both tanks. I do plan on getting a couple more mods from SMOK. Like, I want the V8 stick. I also want the GX350. I also want the Cloud Beast King and a couple of their other tanks. And I'll get all that eventually, and I'll do reviews on it. But I've actually already had somebody ask me, would I buy this again if something happened to it, if it stopped working, if somebody stole it? And my answer is yes, I would, in a heartbeat. I would find a way to come up with the money just to buy this. And like I said, I myself as a disabled vapor, with dexterity issues, because I do have cerebral palsy, it's very easy to use the mod. The tank is very easy. I honestly, as much as I want to say I'd go away from SMOK products or SMOK or however you guys want to say it, I don't think I will. Just simply because of their ease of use for somebody in my position. I mean, most tanks you have to tear apart to fill. And all you got to do to fill this is swivel, and I mean, you got a fill port right there. No. And I mean, yeah, you gotta tear apart the tank to change the coil. But I mean, those are fairly big pieces to unscrew, so it's not something I'm gonna lose my grip on with my dexterity. There are some other ones that I would like to try. I don't know if I'd actually be able to use them, because you got to tear the tank apart to fill them and things like that. And SMOK makes it easy for people like me. So yeah. But that is my review of the SMOK Alien 220 watt. I do think you guys should definitely go out and get it if you haven't already. And remember, smoking is dead because vaping killed it. And I will see you guys on the next cloud.